大家好，欢迎收看今天的节目。在今天的节目当中呢，我们将探讨一下肖恩·奥凯西的几部历史剧作里面，哪一些的舞台呈现或者是电影的呈现是比较恢复这个剧本原有的面貌的。那让我们一起进入今天的对话。
Kind of an old radio production.
I definitely I understand that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
I remember once I was seeing I love reading kind of scripts when I was in the university.
Yeah.
It's kind of like once you get the text, it delivers you a very strong feeling of how the author would like to deliver into the world. And then you suddenly see a production which is like nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
You suddenly get really kind of upset or sad, and I absolutely get that kind of feeling.
And people have... I mean, there was a production of Plough and the Stars, Seán O'Casey's other great play, directed by Gary Hines, who was a female Irish theatre director, probably about 1990. And Gary Hines did the play in a way that was very different. Everyone had shaved heads. There was a sort of a contemporary feel to it. That's been done since. It's not that I don't think you can ever do anything with a play or take it somewhere. Maybe there is a version of that play which is a clown version. But then everyone has to be a clown.
Yes, it's true.
And you have to try and find a new way of thinking about the play.
Yeah.
And for my kind of aesthetic morality, I think plays are kind of amazing because they do hold an idea in them. And there's lots of ways to get that out, for sure. But just to kind of not be bothered with it and I just don't understand why anyone would do that. Don't understand why we went to see it.
See it for the show, for Irish literature, for Irish history.
Yeah.
I think it's yeah.
Do you get something of Irish history now? Did it help?
Yeah, it kind of helped me to kind of get part of it.
Yeah.
Part of the history bit from the theatre. I think it's still helpful. Helpful for me because I haven't got your experience staying Ireland for such a long time.
Yeah.
And I haven't got experience working as an actor in Irish theatres.
Sure.
So for me, that production is kind of like enough in a way for this period of time of me to get a sense of the history, kind of like what the war is like and what is like people's kind of living condition at the period of time. Is quite kind of a very cruel period of time.
You should watch the Hitchcock film.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, I think we should do another one of these. I think you should that one. I think you should watch his film from 1930, which is not.
But he's the Hollywood director.
Hitchcock. Well, eventually he went to Hollywood. He's British.
Oh, he's British.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, sorry, I'm not. No, I have sorry. I thought he was always like Hollywood director.
Alfred Hitchcock was very much a British director.
Okay.
Who went to Hollywood.
But he's making like terrifying movie.
Yeah, he did. He got very...
I'm afraid of terrifying movie.
Well, he also made some terrifying movies early on. I mean, Hitchcock had this incredible career because he started making silent films. And then he made very early talking films like Juno. And then he kind of found his way into a slightly more thrillery, sort of horror-y kind of territory, went to the States, and of course made films that are some of the greatest films ever made.
Make people anxious to watch.
Do they?
For me.
But you're cowardly. You're like my wife, very easily scared. It's like, well,
if it's too scary, it's just too scary.
His Juno is not scary. It's just a kind of a fairly... He knew Hitchcock. Hitchcock knew Seán O'Casey. In fact, in one of Hitchcock's scary films, The Birds, there's a character in a cafe who is based on Seán O'Casey. And O'Casey wrote a film script for Hitchcock that was never produced that became one of his plays. So they had a little kind of a relationship. Hitchcock got the play and made a film. I mean, it's a very, very early film. But if you want to get a sense about what the city is like and the poverty and the dirt, then I think you should watch Hitchcock's film. And then I think you should listen to a radio version, which is not quite as early, but is still quite early, starring the great Irish actress Siobhan McKenna and Cyril Cusack, who again was a great Irish actor, and those actors are very close to the city and its people and the time, but they're also great actors. So I think you should watch that film, listen to that radio play, and then tell me what you think about Tuna and the Paycock.
Okay, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's enough for this episode.
Good.
Good.
We will never speak of that production again.
Oh, we.